Imagine a world in which women and girls have equal access to opportunities in the world than boys and men. A world where women and girls have the power to act freely, to exercise their rights, and to be full and equal members in society. I believe it's possible. Many leaders and organizations, sports organizations worldwide believe it too. My name is Gabriela Mueller Mendoza. I'm founder of Powerful Change Coaching International and a change agent that empowers women around the world to take the leadership seats at decision-making tables in sports, the ones that they deserve to have their voices heard. I'm here to show you the 3 key things to understand the global issue and the business case for leadership of women in sports. So here are the 3 factors. First, the current situation of sport leadership in the world. Second, what is being done to change this and create a positive, tangible impact. And lastly, a call for action. So let's start. First, the current situation of sports leadership in the world. We have all heard about the well-known benefits of the practice of sports in society, though less is said about the benefits of having gender parity in the teams and steering committees that make decisions about the sports world. Sport teaches young women confidence, assertiveness, discipline, time management. Perhaps confidence is the biggest gift. It gives them something to be good at and to incorporate body and mind. It empowers them at different levels. Now, we've seen a lot of progress in the last years, but impediments remain in critical areas for women. Girls and women make up 51% of the world's population. In the past decade, I've encouraged and supported the promotion of women in sports at all levels and in all structures with a view to implement the principles of equality of men and women, supporting the fundamental human rights. Investing in empowerment of women and girls is not an add-on for development. It's at the core of development for nations, for companies, and for society. Otherwise, it's like we are saying no to 50% of our potential as humanity. Of the world's 1 billion poorest people, 60% are girls and women. Of the 130 million children who are not attending school, 70% out of those are girls, and they also lack access to sports. Women with a bachelor degree or higher earn, in average, 73% just as their male counterparts in average around the world. Women make up less than 15% of parliamentarians worldwide. Women and girls are the most vulnerable groups during conflict or victims of violence. But the good news is that sports and education, together with goodwill, can change this situation. Sports can help at the grassroots level to get women and girls empowered. You see, overall sports is one of the most direct ways to impact the world. Now, let's look at the leadership stakeholders within the sports world and media, which is also a key element in this topic. Worldwide, we see anywhere between 5% to 25% in the most advanced parts of the world in leadership positions when it comes to the world of sports. So no sports and region in the world has actually reached parity when it comes to leadership. 40% of all sports participants are female, yet women's sports receive only 4% of all sports media coverage. When it comes to sponsorship of women elite sports, even in advanced countries, it amounts just to 0.5% of the total market. Yes, you heard me, less than 1%. 61% is allocated to men's sports and the rest to mixed sports. Even though the progress has been made and worldwide efforts are happening as we speak, The change is slow. The challenge is still big. As always, there are external factors and internal factors that hinder women to advance in this field. So what is being done about it? Multiple sports partners, national Olympic committees, and the International Olympic Committee, federations and clubs, and many other stakeholders are actually directing all the efforts towards a better vision to change this reality. That's why, in Powerful Change Coaching International, we got committed over a decade ago. We would help leaders and sports organizations to change this situation. This matter is at the core of our values too. The result has been tangible in areas and in regions in the world where we've been working together at the national, regional, and continental level. At the elite level, we've worked with hundreds of Olympians, medalists around the world who now play at the biggest level of performance as leaders in their sports. Women's sports need to continue to be developed technically and commercially. In and off field, support is needed. At all levels, women of sports must be better marketed, promoted, in order for it to grow in participation, build audience, and target potential partners. We help them in 6 strategic areas. We help them define hiring recruiting practices, improve the ways they elect and assign leaders so that they have a higher number of women participating at all levels. We support them in developing gender equality policies, procedures, goals, and even quotas. We help them get effective succession plan in place to go and empower their pipelines. We develop and implement solutions in programs that remove barriers that limit women in participation. We work with women on site, removing all internal barriers that keep them from stepping in the leadership roles that they deserve. We can gladly say that from all the people that we have worked together, they're now leaders in the regional and continental level. We're very proud of them. And we help media partners raise awareness of how women's sports are portrayed in TV, radio, and newspapers. So here's the bottom line. We simply need more women at those tables, where programs are designed, resources are assigned, and decisions are being made. And lastly, a call for action. The world of sports will benefit from the involvement of women on governing bodies and in management. In principle, each federation, association, club, committee should have women involved at all decision-making levels, from top to bottom. And for media and sponsors, the time has come for you to realize about the enormous potential of growth in business, market share, and the good impact that you can help make in this aspect. Investing in women's programs, training, leadership, mentoring, and coaching are very active ways to empower women and girls to fulfill their potential both in sports and society. Sports can be the best vehicle to carry this message to the world. Are you ready to be a catalyst in this process? We hope so. Join us in the conversation and take action. Check our website www.powerful-change.com. Check out resources, information, upcoming events, and any opportunity that you can help us empower gender equality in sports to make this a better world.